Hey guys, this is Suyog Savalkar and welcome back to this channel. Today we are going to be talking about productivity, and guess what? I have something for you that will help you increase your productivity. As mentioned in the thumbnail, a 3x times. This is the tool that I personally use, so stay tuned till the end. While I would also like to thank you for the love that all you guys gave me for the last podcast with Omkar. I was really happy to see that people are finding it helpful, and hope that they apply it practically, whatever advice he gave. But coming to the topic, productivity. So, guys, it's really very important to be productive, and I really regret being so random in my life till now. Not understanding the importance of time and just wasting it. I really regret it. But today, now that I'm productive, I really find it very easy to go through my day. Not busy, okay? Productivity is not being busy and all the time and doing stuff like that. Productivity is about doing whatever things you have defined with focus in it. According to me, this is productivity. I've been able to achieve it with certain tools. So we'll be discussing about that top 3 tools that I use to achieve this. Okay, and how did I come to know that I am productive? So basically, I was on social media wasting time for 4 to 5 hours on Instagram, watching everything. But today, the number is as low. For several months, the number went as low as 14 minutes, while today it is 32 or around 32 to 48 something. I don't remember exact number, but yeah, it's around. So it's a dramatic drop, and I decided that I'll be staying away from social media and doing a lot of things that actually add value to my life. So there is a particular framework, we'll discuss it in the between, but let's get started with the first tool that I used. So the very first tool that I used is, may sound weird, but it actually works. So I would like to tell us, don't give your brain a lot of exercise. Let him focus on things that are happening in the present. So I have heard it somewhere that your brain takes a lot of energy to remember things. So if you tell yourself, I'm going to do this tomorrow at 7 p.m., your brain is basically going to consume a lot of energy at that point of time, and basically the energy that you wanted to put in the present would be used in something just to recall, like what I wanted to do. So document everything down, write somewhere on a paper, or you can use some note maker, or now that I'm going to mention something, is schedule emails to yourself. Yes, guys. So what I do is, consider today it's 6 p.m. and I want to develop a website tomorrow at 7 p.m. What I do is open my Gmail, just schedule the email. Hey, you have to develop a website tomorrow, and I schedule it for 7 p.m. tomorrow. And I'm a guy who uses email very actively, so it's almost open every time in my Gmail tabs. So, sorry, in my Google tabs. Whenever it arrives, I just go and check it. Oh, I have to make this website. So I actually don't remember a lot of things. That is really good because it doesn't consume a lot of your energy in something that is not worth, remember, like not worth wasting on, right? So schedule emails to yourself, one thing. The other thing under this one more subtopic you can use is WhatsApp. Okay, message yourself the things. Now if you're a very active WhatsApp user, if you're using it for your college, for talking with your, the other way you can use WhatsApp is to message yourself and tell yourself, I want to do this task. So what I also use WhatsApp. So what I do is I message myself, and I also created a group where I am alone. I added my brother and kicked him out. It is named as To Do Today. So before sleeping, I put all the things that actually, I may remember at night, before sleeping, that, oh, tomorrow I have to do this thing. So I just send them over WhatsApp to myself, and I normally open WhatsApp so that it comes in front of me every time. So it's very easy to recall without using a lot of my energy. So the first thing that we came was email yourself, or either create a WhatsApp group where you're alone, or message yourself on WhatsApp. That is the best thing, because that is something that we almost use every day. Coming to the second thing, Google Calendar. Guys, I can't really, this tool is just so much, it has had so much in my life that I can't describe it in words. You can see I'm hanging in between. I'm not getting words to describe it. It's just so awesome. Google Calendar is basically something that is not used by a lot of people. Even I didn't use it, and when I actually started using it some months back, or some weeks back, I guess, not even months, it's like I wondered, wow, it's just so awesome. You have a timeline from 12 a.m. today to 12 a.m. tomorrow, and you can add anything, literally anything. So if I add something like to go for a walk today from 7 to 8 a.m. The thing is, it will message me at 6:30 that you have to do something like this. And again, it will put a message down at 6:45 on my mobile screen. You know, if you have Android devices, for iOS, I am sure there will be some other software, maybe Apple Calendar, I don't know what's the name. But yeah, for Android, basically, you can use Google Calendar. It will send reminders, so screen will be covered. I guess it even has a thing where it can send emails, but it actually has a very good reminder system by itself, so using it is better. And it will remind you 15 and 30 minutes before it, which is damn great. And I guess even 5 minutes before, so it keeps on reminding you, yeah, you have to do this, you have to do this, so you don't again need to remember, you're not using a lot of your energy. And again, I do this before sleeping, is I add the Google Calendar for tomorrow. I don't do it for a week or so, but my goals are weekly, but I don't add the whole Google Calendar for a week. I do it on a daily basis, like from 6 to 7 I have to do this, from this to this, and tentatively I follow this. I try to follow it. I'm also not 100% perfect right now in it, but I'm trying to be, so that I give 3 hours for this, 3 hours for that. And Google Calendar has helped a lot. The reminder systems, the tasks, the reminders that it has, just awesome. So try using Google Calendar to arrange yourself, to organize yourself. And of course you can leave Sunday, that's a different thing. Coming to the number one tool that I almost use every hour, it's Notion. Now, Notion is basically a note taker. A lot of you may be knowing about it. It's very popular, but again, worth mentioning is Notion is a note taker, and basically it's more than a note taker. It has a lot of things like to do. You can even add code if you're a programmer, or if you have some codes that you want to do. So basically, don't even try, like I'm repeating it again, don't try to remember things. Okay, just go if you want to do something like I want to bring, or maybe you're a person who likes to drawing. If you want to add red color to a cap, just write it down, okay, and add it in a to-do. There are a lot of workspaces that you can create. So maybe one can be your personal workspace, one can be your college workspace, one can be a workspace where you discuss with your college groups about like different subjects. So there can be a lot of things. Notion is really great, and I have been using it every hour. So there are to-dos, and basically even I do a lot of courses like web development or machine learning. What I basically do is take down all the notes there. That has reduced the time I pause the video and write it down using this pen. It has taken almost all of that. So you can also use Notion. And coming to the thing that I was going to give you, believe me, Notion has really beautiful templates, okay, for productivity. So you can even, what I told is like go to WhatsApp. Maybe you find it, oh, that's annoying, I can't send myself messages on WhatsApp. The other thing you can do is add it in Notion. So Notion has this calendars. Notion even has a calendar inbuilt, so you can add a task beside the calendar. So there is also a calendar option, as I told. And I have templates. I have 5 templates. One is for finance, one is for students, and I don't remember the other 3, but there are really great ones. I also have one that is for YouTubers. If you are really a YouTuber and want to organize all your videos, if it's released, if this is an idea, then I have a lot of templates. You should check it once in the description. There's a Google site down there where I have listed all the things. So be sure to check it out. There are almost 5 to 6 templates, and I'm sure it is going to help you. So go click on the link below. And of course, if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe. It doesn't take anything. The red button down there, just hit it, and see you in the next video.